You know what's so sad about this? That I would have to even make a video like this. That's the sad part about it. The other sad part about it is some white people has become God to some black people because they rule your life. That what makes it really sad. That they rule your thoughts. They rule your movements. They rule how you feel about yourself. And that makes it triple sad. So let's get into the video at hand. Black people that are afraid to have black children. Now that might sound kind of odd, but it's really not. What I'm basically saying is, two dark-skinned black people act like they are afraid to have a baby because they are afraid to have a dark-skinned child. Now let me tell you, I love all black people, dark skin and light skin. I love all of you. But it saddens me that some black people are afraid to have babies with each other in fear that the babies will come out dark skinned. It doesn't make no sense because don't you know that is the original black? That's where black started from. You started from black. You've been black. Africa's black. This is your original color. Before you was mixed with anything, period. So why would you have a problem with your original color? It doesn't make no sense whatsoever. Well, I'm afraid, girl. I'm gonna have to get me a man that's a little on the light skin side because I don't want my babies to come out too dark. I want my babies to have a little bit of brown color to them. It is sick how we do these things. That's why I say that some white people have become God to some black people because they are afraid of what they think. They are afraid of what society might think about you. If you are afraid to exist, then how would you ever be able to live? Let me say that again. If you are afraid to exist, how would you ever be able to live? Even in the black community, it is very rare in these days that you will see a dark person dating a dark person in fear of their children becoming out dark because they don't want their children to go through what they went through. But that is a poor cop-out and a weak excuse because no matter what nobody thinks about you, you should be proud to be who you are, period. Who gives a damn what the world thinks? It's not about what the world thinks about you. It's about what you think about yourself. Because if you leave it up to what the world think about you, you will never be happy, giving the world that kind of power over your life. Can I tell the truth? So it's not about what people think about you, it's what you think about yourself. Dark or light, it is all about what you think about yourself. And it saddens me that black people are scared to have black babies. You have to admit that these white people have become God to you. You might not want to admit it, but you have to admit it. That you allow the influence of Europe and these people have influence on your decisions when it comes to who you date. That is giving people the power of God over you. Let me tell you something. Nobody will determine who I love and who I decide to date and who I decide to have a baby with. If I want to have a baby as dark as night itself, it is my prerogative. It is my priority. Because nobody has to live with my decisions but me. But it is sad that you always see a dark brother with a light-skinned girl, or light-skinned brother with a dark-skinned female. There's nothing wrong with it, but when you do it intentionally because you are afraid that your babies might come out to be a certain skin tone, I have a problem with that. That is the problem that I have. And it's sad. And if you are practicing this, remember, you have allowed these people to become God over you. You allowed the world to influence what you do. And that is sad. Because every decision you make should be made because you decided to make it. Not because of what the world might think. Oh, I want my children to be too dark. They're going to get discriminated against. And they even got this going on in Africa. You have let these retarded Europeans mastermind your thoughts, mastermind your feelings. They have become God to you. And it's sad to see that you have allowed this to happen. I don't know about you, but they ain't God in my life. But it's sad to see that black people allow this to happen. It is sad that you have bowed to these people. Unknowingly, you have bowed. Maybe not physically, but spiritually you have. And it's sad that 2 black people is afraid to have a black baby. Even in the motherland of Africa, you got people lightening their skin because they are afraid to be black. Because you allowed these European snails to become God over you in your life. And that is sad. So I tell you, take back your blackness. Be proud of who you are, who give a damn about what these Europeans think. Because they already got their destination anyway. They already got their punishment coming at the end of time anyways. So I don't understand what is the big problem when it comes to 2 black people having a dark, beautiful black baby. What is wrong with that? It doesn't make no sense. And if you are practicing this theology, and if you are allowing these people that be God over you, only thing I can say is this: shame on you. Shame on you. 1.